Welcome to another episode of Soul Seekers. On this hunt, Johnny is reunited with Tony and Will and is in pursuit of filling his bull elk tag in the month of September. While Johnny is after rutting bulls, Will is holding a mule deer tag and is fresh off of killing his first ever black bear. As with all hunts, you never know what you're going to get, and this one is no exception. So stay tuned and stay soulful. I'm Johnny Mack. Hunting has transformed my life unlike anything else. It has fulfilled my soul, provided purpose, brought adventure, and created a community of support. Follow along with me as I set off into the wild to ignite my soul while seeking to transform the lives of others. Welcome to Soul Seekers. Season 3 of Soul Seekers, transforming lives through primal adventure.
Rise and shine, two shots. How we doing today?
It's trying to get warm.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it's a cold one.
It's a little brisk.
We're starting to elk hunt today, boys. Good morning, Iron. How we doing, buddy?
Better now.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Don't tell the camera what we saw on the way in. We saw a big bull elk last night on our drive in. Tony's like, this looks a little elky. And I'm like, yeah, bruh, this does look elky. And he was like, bruh, we might see some elk. And I was like, bruh, you never know. And so I was like, hell yeah. And all of a sudden, bam! Giant 6-point bull, middle of the road, about half mile from camp.
Full stand.
It's really. Almost exactly how that conversation went. Do you believe it?
I so believe it.
Always.
As the first morning of the hunt gets underway, being reunited with my best friends and hunting partners could only be outdone by the opportunity to get face to face with a screaming bull and to let an arrow fly while letting transformation through primal adventure take shape. It didn't take long to hear our first bugle as the adrenaline kicked in and the heart started pounding.
That ain't no squirrel down there.
No, that vehicle sounded pretty good. Do it again. He's coming.
While we worked to close the distance on the bull, I couldn't help but get lost in the serenade of September that we as hunters become mesmerized by, as the back and forth calling only amplified my excitement and adrenaline in hopes of filling my elk tag. As the calling continued and time passed, my intuition of the scenario playing out before me became more clear as what I thought was a bull elk coming hot to my calls suddenly shifted and something seemed to be off.
Hunter. Let's go back.
With the morning behind us and several miles later, the focus of the hunt switched quickly from bulls to bucks as we continued our pursuit.
What do we got, Johnny?
We got a mule deer. It's a 3-point. Will's got a archery tag. It's right behind here. Will, go up behind this tree.
With the wind in our favor but the deer feeding in the direction of our scent, we decided to parallel them while making our stalk. Creeping up on a herd of mule deer is never easy, let alone when there are 3 of us and multiple sets of eyes and ears to pick up on our every move. Using the trees and what little foliage we had to hide behind, we continued to work closer, staying as quiet as possible. While Iron Will took the lead and stayed focused with an arrow nocked, I called out yardage and paid attention to the wind while the 3 of us did our best not to get busted. With every step we took, it seemed like the deer were taking 3 or 4, as closing the distance seemed to be impossible. Without rushing the moment, we inched closer with anticipation of a possible shot opportunity. It felt as if this was destiny for all of us to be together, with Will being able to shoot at his first buck. With the deer not far from our scent and the opportunity running out, the buck decided to stop and present a perfect broadside shot for Will.
Did he hit it? I felt it, but I didn't think it was a good shot at first. I thought it was in front, low.
Reviewing the shot and watching the reaction of the buck, there was little doubt that the arrow missed, as we gave time for the deer to expire before searching for blood.
What do you think? Gotta try and find the arrow. I think it might be in the deer. I think it's dead over here. It's a rodeo. It's an absolute rodeo. That's on that bush. What bush? In between those trees. I don't know. It's right there. The deers? Oh my gosh, Will. Baby, big buck down. Mule. Oh my gosh, Will. Will, you stud. Here for one day. We got it done. Wow. My first bear this year. My first buck. 4 weeks apart.
Can't outgive good, baby.
As we all admired Will's buck, we were once again reminded that you can never outgive good. Watching Will grow as a person and as a hunter is the greatest reward we could ask for, as he is a living testimony to our mission of mentorship is conservation. Going from mentee to mentor and ultimately becoming a team member of Soulseekers, the transformation through primal adventure never disappoints.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Morning day 2. We celebrated Will's awesome buck last night and we got to sleep in. It rained. We could have gotten up early. We decided, since we have a good amount of time, let the sun rise, get some good rest under our bodies. And we're gonna hit the hills hard. The elk didn't bugle last night. I don't know where they went. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna have to find them today, locate them, and get on them, close the distance. I'm really excited.
It's about 9:45. I was only here for a day and a half, so the boys are gonna head up some old drainages here north of camp. Iron out. This is like the coolest elk wallow I've ever seen. Like a whole lot of wallow right here. Which is where we were hearing the bugling from also, so.
As the day progressed, we ended up spotting a lone cow, and in the month of September that can only mean one thing: there has to be a bull close by. As we got closer and with the sun setting, the dark timber uphill and several hundred yards beyond our cow awoke to our soft muse. Being in a bad position with daylight dwindling, we did all we could to bring the bull to us, but with open terrain of about 100 yards between us and the bull, we were not in a good position to take a shot on the monster elk. With all hope of the elk coming closer, the reality set in of a missed opportunity as I tried anything to hold the bull's attention.
It is the day. We got today and tomorrow to hunt. We're going back into that hole this morning to see if there's any elk in there.
As with all hunts, the last day or two is crunch time and where a lot of magic can happen. Sometimes you just have to be in the right place at the right time in order to capitalize.
Alright, so we just got our first bugle of the morning. It is down in the hole exactly like we thought. Our wind is pushing straight in. So we gotta close the distance right now and wrap around. We're gonna go light and quick, so I'm gonna leave my backpack here. We're gonna go kill this bull.
As we got within 30 yards of the bull, it stood broadside and I was presented with a less than ideal shot opportunity. Unfortunately for me, the bull's vitals were covered by a multitude of branches and I did not feel 100% on the shot and decided to pass. Shortly after, the bull and his cows got up and moved out with us hot on their heels in pursuit. Hearing a bull elk bugle in September is something you will never forget. Being within killing distance with a bow in hand on a mountain monster of that size and stature left me wanting more, as chasing elk during the rut has become a necessity in my life's pursuits. It is cliche to say that hunting is hard, and that is why it's not called killing, but I can say that the next time I'm sealing a deal as this chase is to be continued. Thanks for watching, and stay soulful.
Sounds like a good plan. It's the only plan I got. I'm sticking to it. You're a good planner.
Find elk. Are we elk hunting?
Yeah.
No, they say find the bears. Find the berries, find the bears. Find the elk. Find the elk. You know. That's what we're looking for.
But I'm thinking with the wallow there, they were here in the morning. We're gonna just sit here and hang out for a while. Because we like to hang out, right, Tony?
Look, worst kind of radio is radio silence.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit
Yep.
and enjoy it.
Tony says he wants to play twiddlywinks. I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what that means either.
anyways. Alright.